Hey everybody, how are you? So I am putting my lunch together right now and I thought of you. I hear this so often where people are struggling with putting their lunch together last minute, especially when we're working from home. We can take advantage of having this flexibility with our time and then leaving this to the last minute. And a lot of times we're running downstairs and we really don't have as much time as we thought for lunch, right? So I know tomorrow that I have back-to-back calls and lunchtime is going to be very tight for me. So I need to make sure that I am setting myself up tonight to make sure that I have a great lunch for me ready to go so I can continue to power through my day. One of the things I love to do is to prep things in advance so I have a lot of different food options available. So I roasted some cauliflower that I have ready to go. I just made some regular rice. I have some broccoli that's steamed. I have some potatoes that were roasted, a lot of different things. And we don't have actually very many proteins that are cooked right now. So I wanted to share with you a very quick protein option that I love to do when I don't have something that's made. So solid white albacore tuna, I like to make sure that it's the solid white so that way it doesn't have some of the darker meat in it. I think it's just a preference, but this is the one that I prefer. So you can see it's that nice light color. And then I chopped up some celery here and I am just adding this chopped celery right into, so that gives it the crunch, not a lot of flavor from the celery, obviously. So when it comes to adding condiments to things, I just like to use regular mayonnaise. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise does bring a lot of calories to the table in a very small amount. So what I like to do for that is just using a half of a tablespoon and yeah, actually a teaspoon, so even less than that. So I'm using a teaspoon of the mayonnaise, and then for extra moisture, I'm gonna add a couple different things you could do here. You could do mustard. So I prefer like a stone ground, but I looked in the fridge and all we have is the regular. So you can add just a regular mustard and that's gonna give you some more flavor that way with also some moisture that the mayonnaise doesn't bring. So you can add that. I love to add a little bit of spice. So this is sriracha. You can add a little bit of sriracha here for a little bit more flavor if you like that. Another thing you could do is like smash avocado. So you could mash up some avocado in there that way. I love that you're doing a fun meal prep video. I missed it. Oh, so I'm making, this is tuna salad. This is, again, like a just very quick and easy option for a quick protein. And when it comes to tuna salad, you could, so many options to pair this with. You could do bread, so you could make a sandwich. This is gonna be your carb. Protein is from the tuna and your fat is gonna be from the mayonnaise and other condiments that you're using. Simple, I like to pair that with like a soup or something else for something warm. So this I like to make ahead. It stores really nicely. Adding some salt and pepper, some other spices there. There's so many options with tuna salad. Like it does not have to be dry and bland. So that's my quick protein. And then what I'm gonna do from there is just adding my other options. So I love to build bowls. You could definitely do a sandwich here with this, but I'm doing like a bowl that I mix different foods together. So I'm just gonna add some rice to start. As you're learning portions, you could definitely use a measuring cup to just scoop out like half a cup or 3/4 of a cup of rice, depending what your needs are for carbs in a meal. I've showed this before, but I just have this like flat food scale. So I lay that there. This is gonna be my container that I'm putting my lunch in. So I just place that right onto the food scale and then zero that out. I have it on grams. Grams is a weight of measurement. So grams and ounces is gonna be more accurate in terms of weight. A cup is gonna be based on like the volume of the food. So I am portioning out my rice here. Okay, so I'm gonna have that, and then veggies, I'm gonna do, so I have this roasted cauliflower that I made. You could do so many things here. I know some people, like, this is not appealing to, of like mixing these combinations of foods together. Totally fine. Like, literally this could look so many ways. The sandwich option is another idea. So I'm adding the next food. So I'm zeroing out the food scale from the last food, putting it back on 0, and adding the next food. And then from there, I'm just gonna put my tuna salad in here. So I'm gonna have all of my options ready to go in a container, and it's gonna be really easy for a grab and go. So this is gonna be, I can transport this very easily depending on what my day looks like. So that way I'm not like, you know, I have 10 minutes, which is no time that I'm gonna be able to put something together and eat something. So really making sure that I'm taking this extra time at 8 o'clock at night after I'm cleaning up dinner to prepare a meal, so I know I have some good options tomorrow. So if you are just joining me, you can watch from the beginning just to see I made a tuna salad, and just pairing that together with some vegetables that I already had cooked, and then a carb source. So I did rice, but you could make a sandwich with some soup very easily, canned soups, just making sure you have things that are prepped and ready to go. I like to do it in little pockets of time. So versus taking like hours and hours on Sunday to do meal prep, I do it like in little chunks of time. So this literally took me 10 minutes after I cleaned up dinner, put some food together, put it in a container, and I'm ready to go. And that way tomorrow I'm saving so much time, right? My lunches are ready. I just pull it out, I have it ready there, and it's setting my day up to be much more successful, and I feel better, right? So if I'm telling my clients to do these things, I better be doing them as well. I strongly and truly believe that. So I like to practice that as well and show you guys, like, I'm doing the things too, right? I'm not just saying that this is what you should be doing. It's so helpful, it's so valuable, and it helps us to be able to do all the other things that we need to do every day. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I just was thinking of you as I was prepping this for tomorrow, and I'm like, I might as well share what I am doing. So I hope it was helpful. A lot of you jumping on, welcome. As you're coming on, let me know watching Team Live. I love to connect with you guys. If you're watching later, let me know Team Replay, comment below. And if there's anything, if you have any questions about anything I was doing, I would love to hear them. Any questions from what I'm making? I know if you're just jumping on, it's later. Hi, Mariah. Just was talking to Mariah. She's going to crush her week. She's ready to go. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Jackie. Good to see you. I'm talking to you tomorrow. Hey, Ashley. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to get cleaned up here, get ready for the evening. But I was thinking of you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon.